Hello students, welcome to channel class 7 Nutrition in Plants chapter 1. So, we all know that human body is also made up of cells. Okay, cells can be seen only under microscope. Yes, these cells can only be seen under the microscope. They cannot be seen with naked eyes. Yes, they cannot be seen with naked eyes. Some organisms are made up of only cell. See, only cell is called unicellular. Okay, and many cells called multicellular. Okay, so single cell is, that is only or single, that is uni, whereas many or multi called multicellular. Yes, so same way, the cell is enclosed by the thin outer boundary called cell membrane. See, this is your cell membrane. Okay, can you see this? I'm just highlighting your cell membrane. Yes, so this is the cell membrane. What is this function is just for protection, outer layer. It's just outer layer. Okay, cell membrane is outer layer. Next comes, the most cells have a distinct centrally located spherical structure. Yes, if there is a cell, there will be nucleus. There will be nucleus. Yes, if there is a cell, there will be nucleus. So basically nucleus is called controlling and coordinating unit of a cell. Okay, maybe you have been studied in your previous class. So cell is a control, sorry, nucleus is a controlling and coordinating unit of a cell, that is unit of a cell which is spherical in shape, not a proper circle, which is spherical in shape. Okay, so next comes the cytoplasm. Yes, cytoplasm, this jelly like structure in the cell, the jelly like structure in the cell is called cytoplasm. Okay, so you know what is cell membrane, you know what is nucleus. So basically nucleus is a spherical centrally located structure, whereas cytoplasm is the jelly like structure and the cell membrane is the outer membrane. Okay, so these are the three things. Okay, three structures of the cell. Okay, next let us see. Next comes photosynthesis. Okay, so let us see photosynthesis. So what do you understand by the term photosynthesis? Photo means, see, photosynthesis means process of making food. Okay, so photosynthesis, see, synthesis is preparation, photo means light. Okay, that is, food is prepared with the help of light. Let us see how. In plants cannot prepare. See, plants are not humans who cook food or who directly eat food. I mean, they just prepare the food. How? In the presence of sunlight. See, water and minerals present in the soil are absorbed by roots and transported to leaves. Yes. See, this is, I'm bad at drawing. Please ignore the diagram. This is your plant. Okay, and these are your roots. Yes, these are your roots, this is your plant. So now you'll be pouring your water. Yes, you'll be pouring your water. This is water, huh? Blue color water. This is water and these are roots. This is your roots. Yes, and these are your leaves. Leaf, all right. Leaves is understood. Okay, so let us see what happens is the water and minerals. So basically the water and minerals are absorbed by the roots. Here root nodules are present. The water and minerals are absorbed by the roots and transported. That is, they carry two branches, leaves, stem. Okay, the water and minerals. First point. The second point is the carbon dioxide from air is taken through. We all know that in air all the gases are present. Yes, we all know that in air all the gases are present. Like what do you say? Nitrogen, oxygen, yes, carbon dioxide, etc. The gas is present in the air. Same way, the plants take out this carbon dioxide for the preparation of their food. Okay, so what do the plants do is they take out the carbon dioxide for what sake? For the preparation of the food. So here they are saying, carbon dioxide from air is taken in through the tiny pores present on the surface of the leaf. Yes, here it is. See, here are tiny pores. Just imagine this is a plant. Water and minerals has been carried out. Okay, has been carried out, water and minerals. Okay, so now here the water has been transported, the water and minerals has been transported to the upper part. Yes, so what happens here is the carbon dioxide present in the air. Okay, the carbon dioxide present in the air is taken through the tiny pores. Here the tiny pores are present, is taken to the tiny pores present on the surface of the leaves. These pores are surrounded by guard cells. Okay, so these are your guard cells. That means this is the what is a section of a leaf. Okay, this is upper part, this is inside one. Okay, when you just cut the leaf, that is you take out a section, this is your inner part of leaf. Okay, inner part of leaf. Okay, so what happens here is these are the guard cells present in the leaf. Such pores are called stomata. Okay, such pores are called stomata. See, this is stoma. That is, this is stoma opening. So they go like this inside. Okay, and this is chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is present for green in color in plants. Okay, green color. Okay, chlorophyll. Understood? So very simple. The water and minerals present in the soil are absorbed by the roots and transported to the leaves. Carbon dioxide from air is taken in through the tiny pores present on the surface of the leaf. These pores are surrounded by guard cells. So these pores are surrounded by the guard cells. Such pores are called stomata. Stomata. These are stomatal openings. Okay. So basically these are the guard cells. See, again here they have given the detailed picture of stoma. Okay, so these are your guard cells. See, they are protecting their guard cells. Yes, can you see this? Yes, and this is just stomatal opening. Okay, this is just stomatal opening, and these are your guard cells. Okay, so now let us move to the next. Water and minerals are transported to the leaves by the vessels which run like pipes throughout the vessels. As I said you before itself, this is your plant. So, yes, this is your plant. So basically, water and minerals transported to the leaves. Yes, as I said you, if you pour the water, here they are being transported to leaves, stem, branches by the vessels. Same way, we human also have the blood vessels, right? Which carry our blood. About humans, right? Human. Same way, plants also have, that is xylem and phloem. Okay, xylem and phloem. Whereas xylem carry food, sorry, water, and phloem carry food. Okay, so these are the vessels in plants, and these are the human blood vessels. Yes, same way, the vessels in plants carry the vessels in plants carry the water and minerals carry the water and minerals to all the parts of the plant. Okay, so they carry the water and minerals to all the parts of the plant. Okay. Mhm. Like pipes throughout the root, the stem, the branches, and the leaves, they form a continuous path or passage for the nutrients to reach the leaf. See, their goal is to reach the leaf. Why? Because photosynthesis process is going to take on a leaf. Why? Because of presence of stoma. Yes, stoma or stomata. Okay, which is present on the surface of leaf. Yes, so their goal is to reach the water and minerals at the surface of the leaf. Why? To prepare food, to prepare photosynthesis. Okay, so they are called vessels. The leaves have a green pigment called chlorophyll. Yes, we all know that chlorophyll is green pigment. Okay, brown pigment is xanthophyll. Yes, brown pigment is xanthophyll. Later on it will come to you. Need not to worry. Just for an idea, I just said you brown pigment is xanthophyll. Basically, keep in mind green pigment is chlorophyll. Okay, green pigment is chlorophyll. Okay, green pigment is chlorophyll. It helps leaves to capture the energy of the sunlight. See, as I said you, its goal is to just reach the water and minerals to the leaf. Why? To capture the sunlight. Photo means preparation. Photo means light. Synthesis means preparing. So sunlight, this energy is used to synthesize, that is prepare food from carbon dioxide and water. So basically the food has been prepared from carbon dioxide. CO2 is carbon dioxide plus H2O is water, that is water you have been given to the plant. Okay, since the synthesis of food occurs in the presence of sunlight is called photosynthesis. See, I said you photo is light, synthesis is to combine. So the photosynthesis means presence, in the presence of light you are going to prepare the, I mean the plants are going to prepare food, not you people. Basically the plants are going to prepare the food. Okay, next, the solar energy is captured by the leaves and stored in the plants in the form of food. Yes, in the presence of sunlight, here itself it came photo, that is light. In the presence of sunlight, in the form of food, the sun is the ultimate source of energy for all the living organisms. Okay. Next, besides leaves, photosynthesis also takes place in other green parts of the plant in green stems and green branches. The desert plants have scale or spine-like leaves to reduce loss of water. Example, let us take cactus. You know what, how cactus is like small pines present, that is kate. Yes, if I'm not wrong, small pines present, and basically these hold water. Or example, aloe vera you can take. Yes, if you don't pour water to aloe vera, it is still fleshy, that is presence of water in that. Yes, same way the desert plants doesn't get water all the time, but then too their plants grow. Yes, why? Because the desert plants have scale or spine-like leaves to reduce loss of water by transpiration. These plants have green stems which carry out photosynthesis. So what is transpiration? Yes, what is transpiration? The desert plants have scale or spine like leaves to reduce loss of water by transpiration. Example you can take cactus, aloe vera. Basically aloe vera is not grown in desert, but then too it requires less water, and it's a fleshy, that is water is present in it. If you cut it, you'll just get it watery. Okay, so basically, next, during photosynthesis, containing cells of leaves in the presence of sunlight use carbon dioxide and water to synthesize carbohydrates. Again carbohydrate. Okay, So this is just a equation in the presence of carbon dioxide plus water, as we studied here itself. It is in the form of equation. Okay, in the form of equation, carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll again is green color. Okay, so carbohydrate plus oxygen. Carbohydrate is their food, storage food. During the process, oxygen is released. The presence of starch in leaves indicates. Okay, next, see, here it is, the process. Here you pour the water. Yes, see, here you pour the water. Here. So what happens? It carries through stem, leaf, branches. Okay, so here the stomata cells are present. Okay, stomata cells, small tiny pores, those are stomata cells present. Okay, so what they do is they help in the presence of sunlight and carbon dioxide. Okay, they prepare, the photosynthesis process takes place, and due to, in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll in leaf, that is green color, with the help of carbon dioxide and water, they prepare their food. Understood? The leaves other than green also have chlorophyll. The large amount of red, brown and other pigments mask the green color. Okay, see, you can see a different color of leaves, different colors. Photosynthesis takes place in the leaves also. Okay, next. You often see slimy green patches in ponds or stagnant water bodies. Yes, have you ever seen in water bodies, this is water body, like green color, it's called algae basically. Have you seen like this floating on water bodies and all, or green color, somewhere patch type? Yes, so those are basically called algae. Yes, come let's see what actually it is. These are generally formed by the growth of organisms called algae. Yes. How synthesis of plant food other than carbohydrates? Yes, previously carbohydrates were formed. So let us see now how. You have just learned that plants synthesis carbohydrates through the process of photosynthesis. Through the process of photosynthesis, plant synthesis carbohydrates through the process of photosynthesis. The carbohydrates are made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, as we came during the photosynthesis. Okay, these are used to synthesize other components of food such as proteins and fats, but proteins are nitrogenous substances, again substance which contain nitrogen. See, nitrogenous is basically which contains the nitrogen. Okay, nitrogenous substances. So the carbohydrates are made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. These are used to synthesize other components of food such as proteins, fats, but proteins are nitrogenous substances which contain nitrogen. From where do the plants obtain nitrogen? Now the question arises, from where these plants, from where these plants arises the, I mean, from where do they get nitrogen? Okay, so let us see from where. Recall that all that nitrogen is present in abundance in gaseous form in the air. As I said you that air contains many gases. Yes, like nitrogen, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and so on. Same way, when so many gases are present, right? But nitrogen, plants require the nitrogen. So plants cannot absorb nitrogen in this form. Okay, that is in the air form. Like see, it is already observing carbon dioxide. So soil has certain bacteria that converts gaseous nitrogen into a usable form and release it into the soil. These are absorbed by the plants along with the water. Here is your point. From where do the plants obtain nitrogen? See, in gaseous form in the air. However, plants cannot absorb nitrogen in this form. So what happens is, here is a special bacteria called rhizobium bacteria. Okay, soil has a certain bacteria that convert gaseous nitrogen. See here the excuse me, here the gaseous nitrogen is converted to useful for the plants gaseous nitrogen into a usable form and release it into the soil. These are absorbed by the plants along with the water. Also, you might have been seen farmers adding fertilizer, that is manure, rich in nitrogen to the soil. Okay, urea. In this way, the plants fulfill the requirements of nitrogen along with the other constituents. Plant, plants can then synthesize proteins and vitamins. Understood? I hope this part is clear. Next, next comes other modes. That is, other modes means different modes. Okay, there are some plants which do not have chlorophyll. Yes, some plants don't have chlorophyll. They cannot synthesize food. How do they survive and from where do they derive nutrition? Like humans and animals, such plants depend on the food produced by other plants. So these are called what? Yes, heterotrophs. They use the heterotrophic mode of nutrition, that is depending on other is heterotrophs. Do you see a yellow wiry branches? These they're talking about these yellow wiry branches. Okay. Structure twinning around the stem and branches of a tree. This is called Cuscuta ambrel. Okay, see this ambrel. They are called ambrel. It does not have chlorophyll. It takes ready-made food from the plant on which it is climbing. What is the meaning of climbing? It's just jumping. It's just overlapping. Okay, climbing. The plant on which it climbs is called the host. Okay, see the host. Since it deprives the host of a valuable nutrients, Cuscuta is called the parasite. So okay, so what is parasite? Which depends on the host is parasite. So that is, this is a parasitic plant. Parasite depends on host. That is, it is climbing. Yes, on another. Okay, see here. It does not have chlorophyll. It takes ready-made food from the plant on which it is climbing. That is, it is seeing the host. Okay. Since it is deprives the host of valuable nutrients, Cuscuta is called the parasite. Parasite means depends on host. Okay. That means it does not prepare its own food. It depends on other. Okay. Let's see next. Have you seen or heard of plants that can eat animals? Yes. Very interesting. There are a few plants. There are a few plants which can trap insects. Yes, you're hearing it right. Which can trap insects and digest them. Few plants. Some plants are even eat insects, which can trap insects and digest them. It is not amazing. Yes, such plants may be green or some of the other color. You can see this is a picture plant. Hmm? See this, here it is. This is a picture plant. See, this is a plant, basic plant. Okay. So basically, these what is present, right? Here the insect sits, and when it is basically downward here. Okay. And when the insect sits here, it just close the flap. So let us see how the picture-like or jug-like structure. See, jug-like structure. Okay, the jug-like structure. Okay, the jug-like structure is modified part of a leaf. The apex of the leaf forms a lid. So this is a lid. lid which can open and close the mouth of the pitcher. Okay, this is a basically pitcher plant. This is the part of a leaf. Inside the pitcher, there are hair which are directed downwards. That means if the insect sits here, there are a small hair-like structures here. See, here hair-like structure are present. Here, small hair-like structure. Yep. Okay, small hair-like structure are present. So basically what happens here is, when the insect sits up here, it goes downward. When this lid closes, okay, due to when it is downward, then of course you'll flow downward, right? You just go downward. When an insect lands in the pitcher, the lid closes and the trapped insect gets entangled into the hair. That is this hair-like substance. The lid closes and the insect is trapped. If an insect is sitting here, it will get closed. The lid gets closed, and due to this hairy, it gets trapped. Insects also have legs. Okay, don't forget. So what happens here is its legs get trapped in this hairy structure. तो यहाँ पे अटक जाएगा, करेक्ट. अभी ये अटकने के बाद what happens here is ये जो lid है ऊपर का ये इसके ऊपर बंद हो जाएगा. Just because when he is already trapped, मतलब वो ऑलरेडी उसमें अटक गया है. ओके, तो what here happens is it will just go downward, it cannot come upward. Okay, closes the trapped insects gets entangled into the hair. The lid closes and the insect is trapped. The insect is digested by the digestive juices secreted in the pitcher and its nutrients are absorbed. Such insect eating plants are called insectivorous plants. Okay, so the plants which eat insects are called insectivorous plants. Okay, I hope the concept is clear of insectivorous plants. Okay, so basically the plants which eat insects called insectivorous plants. Yes, the plants which eat insects are called insectivorous plants, and the example is pitcher plant. Okay, the example is pitcher plant. So next comes saprophytes. Saprotrophs, basically saprophytes. You would have seen packets of mushrooms. Have you seen mushrooms in market? Yes, mushrooms. We eat for pizza also, we use them. Yes. Mushrooms sold market. You may have also seen fluffy umbrella-like patches growing in moist soils or on rotten wood during the rainy season. Yes, they're also found not only in market but also on the garden and all, or some of the woods and all. Yes. So basically, see here this is basically found in markets, and these are usually grown here and there. They'll be growing. So mushrooms. So here is one activity, that is take a piece of bread. Okay, piece of bread, moisten it and keep moist warm place for 2 to 3 days. Fungus will grow there. Fungus basically, maybe you all have been seen in your home when your mom brings the bread and it is rotten, she throws away. Why? Because she says it's a fungus. Yes, brown color fungus. You can see that with a magnifying glass. You can see with your naked eyes, but if you want to see the detailing, so this is basically detailing. This is naked eyes, but this is detailing. Then you can go for a microscope or magnifying glass. So these organisms are called fungi. They have a different mode of nutrition. See, again, they have a different mode of nutrition. They absorb the nutrients from the bread. This mode of nutrition, in which organisms take in nutrients from dead and decaying, are called saprophytic nutrition. The plants which organisms take nutrients from dead and decaying matter called saprophytes. Such organisms with saprophytic mode of nutrition called saprotrophs. Sorry, called saprotrophs. Such organism with saprotropic mode of nutrition, that is, organism take in nutrients from dead and decay. Okay. Matter called saprotrophic nutrition. This mode of nutrition is called saprotrophs. We Now we know what are autotrophs, what are heterotrophs, what are insectivorous plants, what are saprotrophs. Okay, so this called saprophytes basically. Next, fungi also grow on pickles. Yes, we all know that. Maybe you have seen or asked your mom about this. The fungus want pickle, leather, cloths, and other articles that are left in hot and humid weather for a long time. During the rainy season, they spoil many things. Yes, the fungus spoils many things. Ask your parents about this. The fungal spores are generally present in the air. Yes, they just wait when to attack. Huh. Okay, are you understanding? They'll be just waiting when to attack the thing, whatever it is, like pickles, leather, cloths, or bread and all. Okay, same way. Some organisms live together and share both shelter and nutrients. The relationship is called symbiosis. Symbiosis means sharing. Okay, that is live together and share both shelter and nutrients. Example: two friends or or cousins. Okay, let's take about siblings. Both share the shelter. Yes. Share the food. Live together. So what is the condition here? Symbiosis. Yes. That is sharing, staying, and living. I mean, sharing the shelter, food, and living together is called the symbiosis. Okay, as I gave the example of siblings. Okay, both share the same shelter, both share the same nutrients, live together. Okay, this relationship is called symbiosis. Example: certain fungi live inside the roots of plants. The plants provide nutrients to the fungus, and in return, the fungus provides water and certain nutrients. Okay. In organisms called lichens. So basically lichens. Some of the lichens are used as a garam masala also. Okay. Some of the lichens. Some lichens used as garam masala. Yes, some lichens are used as garam masala. We'll see how later. A chlorophyll containing partner, which is an alga and a fungus, live together. That is, algae and fungus live together. Here, what is happening? Symbiosis. The fungus provides shelter, water, and minerals to the alga, and in return, the alga prepares and provides food to the fungus. So, this condition is symbiosis. So, what happens here is the lichen is produced. In organisms called lichens, a chlorophyll containing partner, which is an alga. See, algae and fungus are here living together like a siblings, okay, or husband and wife, anything. The fungus provides shelter. See, one is giving shelter, water and minerals, and what the other one is doing in return, it is preparing food, provides food to the fungus. It is giving food to whom? Fungus. Okay. Next, how nutrients are replenished in the soil. Have you seen farmers spreading manure or fertilizers in the fields, or gardeners using them in the lawns? Do you know why this is done? Yes, let us see how. You learned that plants absorb minerals and nutrients from the soil previously. Fertilizers and manures contain nutrients such as nitrogen, as I said you before, nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, etc. These nutrients need to be added from the time to time to enrich the soil. Yes, plants require. If you want a good growth, nutrients should be provided time to time to the plants. Usually crop plants observe a lot of nitrogen and the soil becomes deficient in nitrogen. When a crop plant means whichever crop you are growing in your field, it absorbs a lot of nitrogen, a lot of nitrogen, where the soil becomes deficient in nitrogen. Deficient means it lacks nitrogen. So what they'll do here is they'll be adding fertilizer, manures, which is present with nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus. That is nitrogen. You learned that though nitrogen gas is available in plenty in the air, plants cannot use it in the manner they can use carbon dioxide. Yes, that cannot directly use when the plants make it usable by absorbing through roots and then transferring through the minerals and water. They need nitrogen in a soluble form. That is, they absorb. The bacterium called Rhizobium bacteria, I said you before also, Rhizobium bacteria is responsible for nitrogen in plants, can take atmospheric nitrogen and convert it into a usable form, Rhizobium bacteria. But Rhizobium cannot make its own food. Again, Rhizobium cannot make its own food, but it is helping plants to make nitrogen. I mean, it's preparing and giving. Yes, it often lives in the roots of gram, peas, moong, beans, and other legumes. See, peas, matar, moong, beans, and other legumes, and provides them with nitrogen. That means afterwards also it lives in the roots of these crops. Okay, nitrogen. In return, the plants provide food and shelter to the bacteria. Again, symbiosis. What bacteria is doing for this crops? It is converting nitrogen to use for plants. And what in return plants are doing for rhizobium, for bacteria? They are providing food and shelter to the bacteria. They thus have a symbiotic relationship, as I said you. This association is of great significance, that is importance for the farmers, which is important for the farmers. They can reduce the use of nitrogenous fertilizer where leguminous plants are grown. Most of the pulses, that is dals, are obtained from leguminous plants. Autotrophic, insectivorous, and photosynthesis. Autotrophic, chlorophyll, heterotrophs, host, insectivorous, nutrient, nutritions, parasite. See, cuscuta, stomata are guard cells, which helps the absorption. Saprophytic, See, we have done all these things. If you don't understand, please once again go through this video. You'll come to know. Okay. Next, so let us conclude some of the points here. All organisms need food and utilize it to get energy for growth and maintenance of their body. Yes, even we humans also, same way as plants. So they are saying all organisms. Green plants synthesize food for themselves by the process called photosynthesis. In the presence of sunlight, the food has been prepared. They are autotrophs. Again, they prepare their own food, so they are autotrophs. Plants like cuscuta are parasites. They take food from the host plant. They don't prepare their own food. So these are, yes, heterotrophs. Plants use simple chemical substances like carbon dioxide, water, and minerals for the synthesis of food. Chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight are essential for requirements of photosynthesis. Chlorophyll is green color. Complex chemical substances such as carbohydrates are the products of photosynthesis. So basically photosynthesis products are carbohydrates. Solar energy is absorbed by the chlorophylls present in the leaves of plants. Oxygen is produced during photosynthesis. So what is produced? Oxygen. And what is the product? Carbohydrates. Oxygen released in photosynthesis is utilized by living organisms for their survival. Yes, we all survive because of oxygen. Many fungi derive nutrition from dead and decaying matter. They are saprotrophs. A few plants and all animals are dependent on others for the nutrition and are called heterotrophs. Okay. So here completes your nutrients chapter 1 class 7. If you don't understand, please once again go through this video. Any doubts, comment in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video. See you soon.